This is the PetSafe Classic In-Ground Fence. I use an electronic fence with my dogs. If you follow my YouTube channel and my written articles on Top Dog Tips, you may already know that. I have decided to share this in-ground fence with you guys as spring is here and summer's coming. More people are reaching out to me asking how can they contain their dogs. You know, with nicer weather, they're starting to roam a little bit more, and especially here in Maine, in the wintertime, a lot more people keep their dogs on a leash, or, you know, the dogs just don't really go very far because we have yards that are plowed. A lot of times we get a lot of snow, so you have kind of this plowed area and the dogs sort of stay contained. And so anybody that got a dog over the winter or early spring, they're kind of looking for a way to contain their pup. So it just seems like a common theme right now. I'm getting asked about it a lot. And so I wanted to share this one from PetSafe. PetSafe is a company that I have worked with and used their products for decades now. Fantastic company. I highly recommend them for a number of reasons. One, because they make quality products, of course. They are typically affordable, not always the cheapest option out there, but for the value that you get for the product, always a good value usually for whatever you spend compared to what you get, and then comparable to other products, similar products or similar quality products. Often they are less costly or more affordable than some other brands. So there are a lot of reasons I work with them. Another great thing about PetSafe, their customer service is top notch. It's based right here in the United States, and they've always been really great with me. So as far as like exchanging products or helping me through some troubleshooting issues, whatever it might be, their customer service is always great. So PetSafe is definitely a company that I recommend working with. And this in-ground fence, I recommend in-ground fences mostly because of the consistency. When you're looking for a way to correct your dog, no matter what it is, whether you're training or you're looking for something that does some static correction like an in-ground fence, you want consistency, because the worst thing that you can do is have a dog who, you know, leaves the boundary and doesn't get corrected, or is within the boundary and does get corrected. Sometimes with wireless fences, especially ones that are kind of in this price point, if you're looking at anything under like a couple $100s, you know, they're usually not as consistent as they really need to be. They're not 100% consistent. With the in-ground fence, you have a wire in the ground. So it is consistent because your dog, it's that physical wire. When your dog gets near or crosses that barrier, that's when they get the correction. And there's no confusion as far as wireless, where, you know, certain things like metal roofs can affect their consistency. So in-ground fence are as consistent as possible when you're talking about an invisible barrier. They are great for a number of reasons. The first, of the fact that they are invisible. You don't have to deal with the physical fence. I know some homeowners associations don't allow physical fences. Some places are just more stricter about it, and some people just don't like the looks of that physical fence. So it's a great way to keep your pup contained, but without that physical fence there and without the inconsistency of the wireless options that are available. Out in front of me here, you can see the boundary flags. I'm not sure if you can hear the beeping. It's not especially loud, but it is loud enough that your dog can hear it. And it beeps before they cross the barrier, which is when they would get the electric stimulation. I wanted to show you the boundary flags that this fence comes with, and you're gonna put these around where you set up the wire so that your dog can have a visual aid of the boundary. And of course it comes with, you'll have to excuse the movement in the background, my dogs are right behind me. And of course it comes with the collar, and these are pretty standard as far as wireless fence containment systems go, but I'll show you this up close in just a moment as well. With these pieces, and what you have to do is bury the wire under the ground. This is extremely time consuming. However, there's a huge benefit to this compared to the stay and play wireless fence system, and that is that you can make this boundary any way that you want. With the wireless system, it's simply just a circle 105 feet around that box wherever you place it. With the in-ground fence system, you can bury this fence and you can put it anywhere you want, around ponds, any obstacles, around any shaped yard that you want. And this one comes with the same type of collar from PetSafe. Again, you know, this one, the single package that you're gonna buy can cover 1/3 of an acre, but it's actually expandable up to 5 acres. So this can cover a lot more space than the wireless system as well. And the collar works exactly the same. There's the prongs that stick into your dog, and you, or not stick into your dog, but touch his skin through his fur.
The collars are adjustable, and really the benefit here is that you can customize the layout of the fence for your individual needs in your home.
So this is just their classic in-ground fence. It's pretty standard, comes with 500 feet of wire underground. That fence is in about 1/3 of an acre. You can add more wire. It doesn't come with the kit here, but you can add more to fence in up to 5 acres if you choose. And it comes with the boundary flags. It comes with the collar, everything that you need to set it up for one dog. This product is, for this kit here, is $169.95. You can see on the back it comes with the transmitter that gets attached to the wire that actually sends the signal out, the receiver collar that your dog wears to receive the signal, the boundary flag, and then the wire. So that's all included. $169.95. As I mentioned, not the cheapest option out there, but when you compare it to other products of similar quality and size, the same amount of wire, one collar, all of that stuff, actually on the cheaper end of the spectrum. It's kind of mid-level as far as pricing is concerned. So not the cheapest option out there, but also not the most expensive either.